Good morning and happy Sunday. I'm going to walk you through my Sunday reset routine. This is everything that I do to make sure I have a good week. So I love to start my day with a cup of coffee. I usually don't put an alarm on Sundays. I just like to wake up whenever I wake up, whenever my body tells me that it's time to wake up. And I love setting up the coffee. I've been really loving Target's breakfast blend. It's so good. You need to try it. And I like to prepare both me and my husband's coffee so that we can just relax, chat, and if there's anything like errands that we both need to run, we kind of get on the same page in the morning. I like to do things right after I get my cup of coffee. He is a lot more slower. He loves to just run errands throughout the day. I'm not that kind of person. I like to just get stuff done first thing in the morning. But the compromise is starting the day with coffee and really just relaxing. Once I prepare our coffees, I sit down and just relax, and I like to start my morning with my 5-minute journal. It is something that really just sets the day up for me. It focuses on 3 things you're grateful for, 3 things that would make your day great, and a daily affirmation. And if you do not have a gratitude practice, you need to start now, because practicing gratitude is so important so that we can have more satisfaction in our life, experience less burnout, and just have an overall better positive mood. So really encourage you to have a notebook where you just write some things that you're grateful for. It's actually going to help you have more positive emotions and help you deal with just everyday life adversity. Once I finish my 5-minute journal and relax a little bit with my husband, I will grab my phone and look at my notes app where I keep my reset routine, and I get started on the first thing, and that is cleaning. But before we get to that, I find my playlist called Morning Hype Club. I absolutely love this playlist because it sets me up in a good mood to really have fun cleaning. Cleaning does not have to be a chore, it could be something fun, so you gotta hype yourself up. I grew up in a Hispanic household, and I remember my mom blasting music and waking our ass up so that we could start helping her clean. And now as an adult, I can appreciate it because I get it. Setting the tone and really just making your space relaxing so that you could literally do nothing the rest of the day. It's just the perfect recipe. I used to hate it as a kid. I feel like as a kid I was Mom, just let me sleep more, but I can appreciate it now as an adult to really reset my space. I do love to focus on one big thing that I've been avoiding to clean, and this time it was the microwave. It was so disgusting, and just choosing one item to deep clean that you've been avoiding is going to help you so much. I think we can overwhelm ourselves when we feel like we have to do everything deep clean. Just pick one thing every Sunday that really needs that TLC and just get it clean. Look at this now. It looks so good and I am so proud of myself. I forgot to mention this, but I love to start in the kitchen because it is the space that gets used the most. And so this is where I will see the biggest impact, especially if after a while I get tired and I don't want to move on to any of the other spaces. I feel productive and I end up feeling good about myself because I did one of the biggest challenges, which was the kitchen. So I want you to choose a space for yourself that you feel is going to be you're going to see the biggest result. You're going to see the biggest outcome. So this could be your living room. This could be your bedroom. This could be your office. You don't have to clean all of your space to have a reset. Really focusing on the spaces that you're spending the most time in. And that is going to give you the biggest visual noticeable result. Another tip I have when you're feeling overwhelmed and want to do a reset clean is pick a category. For me, it was water bottles. We usually have water bottles all over our house. So I picked the water bottles, get them all together, and that is an easy visual that I can accomplish. And I've cleaned up my space. I don't have to overwhelm myself. Also, something not to forget is to have fun when cleaning. Again, this is the best thing that makes this chore not feel so overwhelming. Like for me, I love to have a dance party before I start cleaning the bathroom because it sets me up for success. I end up dreading cleaning the bathroom, but when I know that there's a good playlist, a little bit of a dance break, I tend to have more fun. Another thing, part of my reset routine is to charge all of my important devices that I'm going to use throughout the week. So this is my Kindle, my laptop, my headphones, and my Apple Watch. So having all of those things ready and charged really sets my week up. Since I'm already in the office, I start picking this area up. This is the area that I spend the most time during the week because this is where I work. I work from home. And then I let my husband know to throw the trash. We actually divvy up errands. I hate throwing the trash and doing laundry, so he does that. And then to end any cleanup session, I light up a candle. This signals that the space is clean. After cleaning up the space, and we don't do this often, is go to the grocery store to pick up last minute items. We actually do our grocery shopping on Saturday, so this is just picking up some last minute items. I like to relax after, and I focus on a mindfulness practice activity. For me, this is word search. I absolutely love it. It helps me stay present in the here and the now. And I encourage you to find an activity that works for you. Mindfulness practices can help us increase our ability to regulate emotions, decrease stress, anxiety, and depression. Once I'm done with my mindfulness activity, I will focus on doing some kind things for myself to set me up for the week, and that is washing my water bottle since I tend to use this all week, and also my favorite drink and refresher from Starbucks. It's the passion tea with lemonade, and because it's springtime, it's such a great refresher. So I love this because I get to look forward to it during my evening breaks to have this. It's kind of like a little small treat for me. So think about the kind things that you could do for yourself, like your favorite dish, your favorite tea. What would set you up for success, or what is a kind thing that you could do beforehand that future you will be grateful for? Also, if you're interested in the recipe, I will put it down below in the description. I start my planning session. I like to plan ahead for the week. This helps me reset. So I will log in to see my calendar. Looking at my calendar and what's going up ahead is really important to me. I will also find a calming, soothing playlist. I've been really loving the rainy day and coffee playlist on Spotify. I'll also share it on the description down below. And this is going to set the mood for my planning session. I'll grab my planner. I use the Peacefully Productive Planner by Hustle Sanely. Love this planner because it really focuses on all the little details on how to nurture and maintain your mental health and friendships, relationships, things like that. I start off by doing a brain dump as well as things I've been avoiding to do. I write down everything I've been avoiding because this is something that I could then pick what is one thing that I want to tackle that I've been avoiding, as well as some other things that not necessarily been avoiding, I just haven't done. Some things are usually more maybe like require more energy, maybe that's why I'm avoiding it. So this gives me a clear picture of like what really does need to happen, what is not that important, so that then I can go into my weekly spread, and this is how it looks like, and write down my focus three things that I want to focus on that day. And so I start writing it down, looking at my calendar, looking at the brain dump that I just did, and What is the thing that I really need to do? And honestly, focusing on 3 things versus having a long to-do list really helps you prioritize the things that are most important and that are actually going to move things for you, whether you're a business owner or just a busy lady. Then you can really focus on the things that are important. Session, I just like to cuddle with Wilson and honestly watch YouTube videos or a Netflix series that I'm currently enjoying. Really, I do absolutely fucking nothing. So this is where we relax. Then around dinner time, I help my husband prep. He cooks, and we usually pick meals that we will for sure have leftovers. On Saturdays when we do our grocery shopping list, we meal plan, so I don't typically do this on a Sunday. But yeah, I just help out and he cooks. After dinner, I love to engage in a self-care activity. My favorite is taking a bubble bath. There's something about bubble baths that just make me feel like I'm unwinding. I set the mood, light some candles, and I will also grab myself a glass of wine because we are just unwinding and it's just so relaxing. So I love to set this up for myself. I'll also like to have a playlist for my bubble bath time. So like YouTube videos I want to catch up on, I will have a playlist so that I could just relax and really just not do anything. This is honestly my favorite time of the night. After my bath, I like to get into some comfy clothes and start my skincare routine, which is super simple. I have a mild case of rosacea, so I typically use products that are going to help with that, which is just a gentle cleanser, some azelaic acid, and some moisturizer. So very simple routine. I finish off with my 5-minute journal, which has a night section talking about the highlights of the day and any lessons that I might have learned. Then I like to do one final cleanup so that when I wake up, everything is in its place. And finally, I like to end my day with reading a fiction book. So thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, hit the thumbs up button, and I'll see you in my next video.